Hey everybody, it's Christian. Just here with a quick name change update for you. Sorry if the quality of this video isn't super good. This is on my new laptop. I'm just trying something different. I recently moved, which is why the background is different than what you're used to. But I will have a more life update coming at you a little later on about what's going on with me and things like that. Today, like I said, I want to focus on my name change process. So if you haven't watched my first couple of videos, I would suggest watching those to kind of catch up. In a nutshell, I'm a British citizen, was living in the US, and wanted to change my name legally. And so, in order to do that in the US, I needed to do it in the UK first. Now I moved back to the UK, and I'm working on the name process here. And that's a little bit what I wanted to talk to you about today. I've been really surprised, pleasantly surprised, about how easy it has been in the UK to do the name change. So to do a name change in the UK, there's a couple different options that you have. There's kind of the first thing to get your head around is that in the UK, I can literally write a document that says, "Hey, dear, to whom it may concern, my name was this. State your previous name. I want to change it to this, and state your new name, and kind of state in there some like legal language around that it's a permanent change, or that you intend to use it everywhere, and that you're not falsifying anything. You can print that document yourself, write it, and then send it off to your bank, your doctor, the passport, license, whatever. People have to take it. That's as soon as you write that, that's the law. You don't have to send it to anywhere to get it certified or anything like that. So that's one way that you can do it. That's absolutely free. There is with some of that, people do like to institutions like to see a more official document. So you can do what's called a deed poll, and I'll just put some links in this video here that I found helpful when looking up this stuff. But a deed poll is what you submit to the court in London, and then they kind of look through it and certify it, and then they post it within their records. So that's a more official way of doing it. It's enrolled in the court, so there's some things with that where it is posted, so it goes to a newspaper in London, and then it does also, they announce it as well. So there is on that public record your change of name, which can be weird for some people, and I get that. With that, to enroll it, it does cost about £36 also as well. And then once you have that document, you take that document to all the institutions where you want to change your name. There's another way to go about it, which is what I've done, which is called a statutory declaration, which you can either do yourself, like I said in the beginning, or the way that I did it is through a solicitor. So you actually have a solicitor, what is an attorney in the UK, write up the document for you, and they sign it and certify it as that you've done it with them and everything like that. And it's a way to make it a little more official. That way is more expensive. So it cost me about £132 to do it that way, and I recognize that that's finances that people might not have. But for me, I have anxiety, and so for me, what was more important was to know that I'd done it correctly, and just knowing that if I had a solicitor do it, then it would be done correctly was the way that I wanted to go about it. Also, having a solicitor do it, get a certified copy that way, and I can get as many copies of that as I need to send off to different places. And again, having a solicitor there makes it a little bit more official, I guess, in that way. I have also, in addition to that, chosen to enroll it with the deed poll, like I said before, with the court. But that process I'm not using to change my name in the UK. It's a part of it, but I don't need that document, the deed poll, to change my name in other places. I have the solicitor's letter. The full intention for me to use the deed poll is really that if I have the possibility of moving back to the US in the future, the US really like to see official documents and certified copies of how it happened and what happened. So for me to have it enrolled in the High Court in London and have a record of that in the UK kind of, for me, gives me some peace of mind that that's the most official thing I could have done to do my name change, and that I will use should I go back to the US and need that to prove why my name is changed and different. Like I said, it's been fairly straightforward. The solicitor, I made an appointment with them. I walked in, and in about half an hour, they had my letter done. And so I've been able to take that to my bank, to my doctors, I applied for a new passport and driving license, things like that. So I'd be really excited about the stuff in the UK. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this means that in the future, if I do want to change it in the US, or when it comes time to do that, that it will be easier to do that as well. But yeah, I just want to give a little update and explain kind of the different processes there, because I found it super confusing when I was trying to look it up. There was a lot of good resources, but it still kind of made me uncomfortable as well. So I will include some of those links at the bottom. But yeah, thank you all for listening, and I hope you all have a good day. All right, bye.